Call Hala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Kodash. Call Hala is how you say all praises. And Yahweh is who the world calls God in ancient Hebrew. And Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And Rakak Kodash is how you say Holy Spirit. So but today I'm going to talk about CVS because they're currently closing 46 stores. So I'm going to play this short video, and then I'm going to pull a couple scriptures, and Lord willing, this video will be edifying. So I'm going to play this video.
CVS Health announced it is closing 46 of its stores around the U.S. According to USA Today, the closing of locations the company called, quote, underperforming cost CVS roughly $135 million, according to their first quarter earnings report. The closings, scattered around the country, occurred over the last 2 months, including 8 locations in the state of Texas, 4 in the city of Chicago, and a 64,000 square foot store in Springfield, Missouri, that was once described as the world's largest CVS. USA Today reports the number of shuttered stores represents less than 1% of the roughly 9,600 CVS pharmacy locations. The company continues to turn a profit as its operating profit projections for 2019 exceed $11 billion. CVS CEO Larry Merlo previously told USA Today that the company will be dedicating more floor space to healthcare services as opposed to retail goods.
So that was it on this video. And I'm jump right into the scriptures. I'm going to start with Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. So the grinders shall cease. You got everybody, all these worldly jakes always say, I'm on my grind 24/7, 365. But, that's going to come to a cease. Because, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he's folding this economy. This economy is collapsing, as we speak. As you watch this video, America is continue to crumble. You have all these stores that's been closing just in 2019. You had Kmart, Payless, Foot Locker, Charlotte Russe, and the list goes on. You got all these stores that's closing. So that's all these people without jobs. You got all these people without jobs. So the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he's shutting this place down. And what do you think they're gonna do with all these stores that's closing? What do you think they're gonna do with that space? They're gonna use that as concentration camps or FEMA camps, whatever you want to call it. But these martial law troops, they're gonna bring you to these stores like Kmart, Foot Locker, all these different stores. They're gonna be used as concentration camps. You got all these stores that's closing inside these malls. They're gonna make those as concentration camps. So the Lord, he's bringing this place down. That's biblical prophecy. So prophecy, is happening whether you believe it or not. Because all these stores closed just in 2019 is not a coincidence. It was written in the scriptures over 2,000 years ago. And it's playing out as we speak. This is Job chapter 13 and verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no values. So who's he talking about? Forgers of lies? He's talking about the so-called white man. Because the white man, he's known as the devil according to the Bible. Devil just means deceiver, adversary. The Lord tells you, not to celebrate Thanksgiving, and what the white man do? You know, go. He does the opposite. Celebrate Thanksgiving. You know, he tells you that New Year's is in the beginning of spring. And what Esau do? You know, he makes the so-called New Year in the dead of the winter. You know, so the so-called white man is adverse to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. And it says, ye are all physicians of no value. Right. So, you know, this healthcare industry, you know, where you go to CVS and pick up your pharmacy drugs, you know, all of them physicians are of no value. You know, because these physicians are not looking to heal the people. You know, America doesn't care about the people. You know, America is a corporation, a business. You know, so if they curing you of AIDS, let's just say for a sense, you know, they ain't gonna. If everybody was cured, if they was curing everybody, you know, the healthcare wouldn't make no money. You know, so the only way the healthcare is really making money is, you know, prescribing you these drugs, and then, you know, you go to CVS, you pick them up, and then you're gonna need a refill. You know, you might need a refill every week or once a month, but you gonna keep coming back. And every time you come back for that prescription, for that refill, they making money off of you. You know, so these physicians don't have your best interest in mind. You know, they don't have no value. You know, when you walk through that door, they see you as money sign. You got a money sign over your head. You know, they're not trying to cure you. You know, they're going to give you words. Their words are smooth as butter, as the scriptures say. You know, you take this medicine, you know, it's going to make you feel better. But meanwhile, you know, it's breaking down your insides. You know, this medicine is, you know, it's going to, you know, they're going to say the medicine make you, you know, it's going to make you, you know, it's going to cure you. But it might make you feel better, but it's weakening your immune system. You know, or the drugs just might not do anything. You know, it might just be something temporary. And then you got to keep coming back and back and back. You know, that's how they make their money. You know, so you got to think about it. You know, if they was curing you, they wouldn't be making no money because they'll cure you once and then you won't come back. This is Psalms chapter 36 and verse 3. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. You know, so, you know, these physicians, you know, their mouth are iniquity. It means sin and deceit. You know, they're deceiving the people. You know, you go to the physician, you know, they're not telling you, you know, to stay away from pork and shrimp and lobster. You know, they're not telling you to do that. You know, they're not telling you, you know, you need to start eating more vegetables, you know, taking natural herbs. You know, they're not doing that because they don't have your best interest in mind. And it says he have left off to be wise and to do good. You know, so, you know, they don't care about the best, what's good for you. They don't care about doing good for you. That's all they care about is filling up their pockets with money. You know, and these are the same devils, you know, that's putting chemtrails in the air, GMOs in our food, fluoride in our water. You know, the same people that's drugging up the animals, locking them up in zoos, when tigers, lions, and all these different animals are supposed to be free. And then what they do, they charge you to go to the zoo and look at these animals. You know, so this is that same devil. You know, they just, you know, these farmers, this healthcare industry, you know, they deceive the people. We get Ecclesiasticus chapter 38 In verse 4, it reads, the Lord have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. You know, so the Lord created medicines out of the earth. You know, he didn't create no Percocets didn't come from the earth. Your Oxycontins didn't come from the earth. You know, none of these prescription drugs that the pharmacies are prescribing you to, these doctors are prescribing you to, are not from the earth. And it says that he that is wise will not abhor them. So everything that, you know, like Dr. Sebi, you know, he was healing the people, curing the people of AIDS, diabetes, herpes, you know, all these different diseases, and he was curing the people with natural medicines that come from the earth. And what they did, kill them. Why? Because if Dr. Sebi is healing all these people from the medicines of the earth, then, you know, the healthcare gonna go bankrupt. You know, he was healing people of AIDS, and he went up and they interviewed him, and then a couple of days later he died. But ultimately that was Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You know, but that's just that's to let you know that the white man's the devil. No, because the white man, he don't want to cure our people. He want our people sick. That's why he putting chemtrails in the air, fluoride in the water. You know, these so-called elites, these higher ups, you know, they not taking no medicine from the pharmacy. You know, I bet they taking natural medicines that come from the earth. They're not drinking fluoride water. They're not drinking they're not eating GMO foods. You know, they eating the best. They drinking the best wines. No, but you know, these people don't have the best interests in our mind. You know, so that's the point on this topic. You know, so that's it on this lesson. And Lord willing, this video will be edifying. Call Halah, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakodash. I'm going to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who's continued to teach me this truth. And I'm going to say shalom to the hopeful elect, the 144,000, along with the 1/3 men, women, and children. To you, I say shalom.